Hello crazy crafters, I'm Lisa Renee and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you guys how I made, we're going to learn how to make coffee beans. Yeah, you heard me right, coffee beans. So I tried my hand in making one of those gnome tumblers. Isn't he so freaking cute? And I put coffee beans around the top, and I thought it would be a good idea to put coffee beans on the lid just to kind of make it pop a little bit, because it just seemed kind of, I painted the top but it just seemed like it's missing something. So that's what we're going to do today, but this is not the exciting part. The exciting part today is I got this new Sculpey tool clay conditioning machine is what it's called. I want to call it by the right name. And I got it yesterday, well, last night. And what it does is it helps to do the clay for you instead of you like kneading it with your hand, which it gets hurt after a while. Look, my hands don't like it, okay? I can do a few little squeezes and then I'm ready to put it to the side. So I thought I'll give this a try. Well, we'll give it a try and see how it works. So I'll show you how I made my coffee beans. And let me just adjust this down so you can see. So today I'm going to be using the Sculpey's oven baked clay, which I got this from Joann's, of course, with my coupon. You know, I don't buy nothing from Joann's and Michael's without my coupon. And when you go to Joann's, you know, you can use Michael's coupons as well. So wait, not only can you use their coupon, you can use Michael's coupon, and you can use the coupons from the app, and you can use the coupons from the online. So you got 3 coupons you can use when you go to Joann's. So we will get started. Okay. So I like it because it's compact. As you can see, the little pieces you can see around my car phone, I don't have a lot of extra space. And it comes with the handle and I think this is the thing that you hold it on to the, you adhere it to the table with. Yeah, we're about to find out. Yeah, let's see. And this one has 9 different settings. Oh wait, that's the Spanish side. It has 9 different settings. Yeah, which you adjust it on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but you pull it up and you turn it to whichever level that it's on. And on here it says, let me just see. Okay, it says that number 1 is the thickest setting on the machine and number 9 is the thinnest. So I'm going to be, this here, when I made these beans, I used white clay, not thinking that I should have used brown clay, but since I had already painted this, I wanted the paint to be the same. But they do sell brown clay, which I'm not going to use today only because I've already painted this. So this brown is, I mean, it could be close, but it's not, you know, so I want it to match. So I'm going to go ahead and make it like I did these, but going forward, all brown coffee beans will be made probably out of this. So just FYI. And they have every color clay almost you can think of. And if not, you can make your own colors. You can mix 2 colors together to make one. And that's what this comes into play. That this is where this will mix up the colors for you. And so you put, okay, so this here, this little nozzle, you just sit this in here and it's just, this is how it rolls the, rolls the clay out. And guys, I'm loving my new stand, which is allowing me to look down, well, you to look down. And this is, let's see, I think I'm gonna take this out. And this, it has a little hole on the side that you can put it, let me move this is just a piece of wax paper that I have down. You can put it on the side of the table. And you're gonna stick this in this hole that I showed you and put this at the bottom of your table, surface, whatever you're using. And just, okay, and just screw it up until it's tight. And this was actually $49.99, and I did use my 60% coupon, so I was super excited about that because I looked at them online and they were about $25. So I figured that since they were $25 online, that once I use my coupon at Joann's, that I'll be getting around the same, and I can bring it home with me. Anywho, so I already have a little tray that I have open in this bag. So this is what I'm gonna use. And I would, this is of course a preference, I would recommend that you use gloves when you're handling this clay, just because it makes my hands all white and just, you know, hard time getting it off. Well, I don't like it. But you don't have to wear gloves if you want. It's not gonna kill you, and you can wash it off. But I just prefer to wear gloves. Okay. So, and this is my first time using it, so we about to learn trial and error together. And make sure that you got my muffin top all blasted in the front. Oh, suck in. So, I'm assuming you put the little pieces in. And where's my little craft machete? This is my craft machete right here. So I'm just gonna start with I guess I'll cut them in like little pieces that'll fit. I'm gonna put them here, because that's what it looks like on here. I know, I'm assuming that this is how you just put it in. But again, we're doing trial and error today. We learning together. So just gonna cut these up. That might be too big. Oh, I guess I'm gonna need to put this back in. It's going down. It's going down. One piece is. Let's see. Okay, I can't stop there because it's already going. Holy freaking moly. That is super cool. You know how long it would have took me to like move, and because when you gotta do it by hand, you gotta do this. You gotta like try to smash it. This is freaking cool. But I think I'm gonna need it a little thicker than this. So this is on setting number, oh, I think that's 1. Okay, well let's test it. Well, we can do that. So let's see that. So that's 1. Maybe this a little too thick for the initial. Maybe I just didn't have it down far enough. Oh, I guess I need to change it. So let's put it on 3. Already, let me back it out because I already start flattening it. So I'm just gonna fold it over. So let's see how, because that was kind of thin. And then we're just kind of seeing about the different. And I don't have to hold it because it's secure to my crafting island. I guess I should have left it to wash. This still kind of thin, but I guess I really have to just, when I do this, I'm doing it for the texture of it being already mixed up and it's soft like this, because you have to soften it up before you can kind of do anything with it. But since we're using this, we'll just make this on a tutorial on the Sculpey tool. So that's 1 and 3, because the coffee beans has to have a little bit, like, you know, I'm gonna make it like this. So we'll just go ahead and do this, and maybe we'll just make the beans, just for the sake of time, we'll just make this tutorial about the Sculpey clay conditioning machine, and then we'll do another one on the beans so that it's not so long. So actually I can't turn it. Is it? See, it's not a I want you guys to see it like coming out, but it's I have the camera on the wrong side and it's too late to change it around now. So now let's move it on. Let's put it all the way on 9 and see how thick. Did I break it already? I don't even know where the setting's supposed to be. Okay, so I'm assuming this is 1, 2, okay. Let me look underneath here, because I think I got it. I don't think this is right. Cause see, I see the holes right here, and this is 1 here. I don't know. Cause it stopped, the hole stopped right, unless, hold on. Well, I'm just gonna turn it all the way up to where it can't go anymore and see how this is. So we're gonna put it in here. And I'm gonna see. Ooh, isn't that cool? That is super cool. It all looks kind of the same, but it just, all it is just flattening it out to make it easier to work with. So I'm just gonna go on and flatten all of this out, so I guess if you needed a certain size for your project you're working on, it would make a difference. But right now, I just need it flatter, so I don't have to knead it to make it soft like this. That was pretty simple. I wouldn't recommend putting your hand in there, but I mean, as far as it, let's do this whole thing. I forgot to turn my phone on. But me and my daughters was just texting each other. This is super cool, and I am new at this baked clay stuff. And actually that was my second time. This is actually my first one, guys. Look, I played around with the lips. It is freaking funny. He got a grill. I just thought that was funny. I was playing around so I just put it on the cup, baked it, and I still have to seal this, but I'm super excited about that. But I just think it was funny. So I am going to, what I'll do now is I'm just going to go ahead and move this. And I don't, let me just see something real quick about the cleaning. It says rubber dry paper towel or disposable wipe firmly against the bottom of the roller until the machine, firmly against the bottom of the roller under the machine. Do not use sharp objects or scrape off clay. It says only use soft tools to clean the machine. Avoid scratching the roller. Avoid scratching the roller on the sidebar with sharp objects. Do not insert tools under the bar to remove the excess clay, as they may damage the machine and result in uneven rolling. The clay machine is designed to use with oven-baked clay. Do not use with food. Okay, so I had some wipes in here, but I'll just use this. So I'll just do this. I wonder if I can roll this through. I wonder if I make it like, it didn't say don't do this, y'all. Stop. Don't be giving me no hard time now. look, it's clean. It don't see no. Whoa, I pulled this out. So just rub it. There you have it. That's easy. Loving it. Okay, so we can put this little baby up for right now, because we done with this, so we don't need this. And oh, I gotta unscrew it. That was pretty simple. This back in the bag. And there you have it. And y'all, and I'm like this. I put myself back in the bag, back inside the bag, in the bag. And I think this might even stand it up, wouldn't it? Yes, because it's fit. Put it on here on the side. Then we got the instructions. Bada bing, bada bang. Well, there you have it. So that is a tutorial for the Sculpey tool clay conditioning machine. So I most definitely would, I mean, thus far recommend it, because I'm telling you, this here, just this, having this soft piece here to do this, hey, just for my, I'm a beginner and maybe I just don't know. Of course, I don't know all the tricks, the tricks and tips on, you know, baking clay, playing with it, you know, trying to work with oven baked clay. But I do know that kneading was making my hand hurt. My hand wasn't liking it. So you guys should try this if you're considering or thinking about jumping into playing around with the oven baked clay. I would recommend this thus far. And just from what it does, I like it. So if it didn't do anything else, it does what I needed to do to make it easier for me to work with. So there you have it. So I will see you guys in the next tutorial. I will make another one with the beans, with the coffee beans, so that this is not a long video, because I think we're already almost approaching almost 20 minutes. So in the meantime, I love you, mean it. I'm doing me. I'll pray for you and you pray for me. Bye for now. See you in a little bit. Hello, my crazy crafter. I'm Lisa Renee and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to make coffee beans, and I did a video that I was going to show you before, but I ended up making it about the machine, the clay machine. So this, we're going to go and I'm going to show you how I made these coffee beans. Okay, so stay tuned. Let me just move my camera, put this back here. So I'm gonna make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Tighten it up a little bit. Okay, I guess you can see now. So, you know, I always suggest that you wear gloves so that you don't have the white, I'm just gonna say the white powder from the clay all over your hands. And as I mentioned in my previous video, and if you didn't get a chance to watch it, I'm trying to stop saying so much, just a habit. So my last video, I showed you how I use this to make this a little more doable, the oven baked clay. So I will be making some coffee beans, and I painted these, so they do have brown clay that you can do this, which going forward, my coffee beans were made out of that brown clay. But since I already painted this, I wanted it to make sure that it matched. So I just went ahead and made them white and painted them. And today I am using the Sculpey clay. Can you see that? And per the instructions, this here, you bake it, it's 270 for 15 minutes, if I remember that correctly. Yeah, it's 275, and you bake it for about 15 minutes. And then this is just white. So I've already softened it, per se, with the conditioning machine. So now we will just make some coffee beans. So I'm just gonna flatten it out a little bit with my hands because I don't have my roller in here. Hey, how about I use this? How about that? I'm just gonna flatten it out a little bit. Because I don't want it as thick. I really need my I think I'm jacking it up. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna be making circles anyway. So I'm gonna get my craft machete and I'm just gonna cut out a few little pieces. Let me cut from this side because you can see it better. So I'm just gonna cut a few. We're not gonna make a whole lot, but we'll make enough so that you can get the gist of how I make them. Now, there may be an easier way. If it is, please, if you don't mind, you can put it in the description. Because if you ever see me doing something and you got tips and tricks on how to make it better, please tell me. Please do. So this is probably, let me see. So I'm gonna make this, like this little piece here, I'm gonna make it in two. So I'm gonna roll it, but then I'm gonna kind of try to roll it more like an oval than a circle. Because you know, beans is like not like circular really. I mean, you know, it's more like this. And some of them can be a little bigger than the other ones, so, and some smaller. So I just use this skew, this like food skew, which you can get from the dollar store. It's normally about 50 in a packet for $1 or something like that, or more. So I just take it and do it about like this, kind of like a pill size, I guess. Well, it's a big pill, but you know, about like this. Because and then I just smash it. So I'm just gonna show you when I smash it in here, like see like this curve like this. When I smash it down, I do it like this. I'm just showing you how I do it. When I do it, I go in and then I just kind of come around and like smash it a little bit. And sometimes it's just like a hot dog. See? It's just like a hot dog smashed on a bun, look like a bun. And then I just take it out. And there you have it. You want to like smush the sides a little bit. And there you have a coffee bean. And we'll do the same on this one. I'm gonna take maybe a little bit off of that one. And just kind of do it. Smash it down. I just kind of go to the left. Because you know they kind of got that little, the line in the middle. Just smash it, and you can, and just say you mess up. Look, all you gotta do is just make a ball and do it again. It don't matter how many times you mess up, you can keep doing it over because you have all the time that you pretty much need with this. It takes a while before it cures. You gotta bake it. So if you want to do it over 10 times, if that's what it takes, do it 10 times. Hopefully it don't take you that many times, but if it does, it's okay. It's not a problem. It's no, you know, you work until you get it how you want it. You get it to your perfect. We know it's not no such thing as perfect, but you get it to your perfect. Because your perfect might not be my perfect. Okay, so I might be like, look, I ain't doing it no more than 3 times. It look okay. You might need to do it 12. Just no, go, you do it 12 then. I ain't doing the 12, but you can. No, but I'm just messing around. You guys know here, y'all can't pay me no mind half of the time. So, and I just kind of squeeze it a little bit on the end, just make sure that it's kind of like this. And they look like some pretty big beans, but it's okay because some of these I'll put around here and it'll be, and I'm gonna just put them on this top is what I'm gonna do. But what I'm going to bake them first and then I'll put them on here with some UV resin, which I will show you guys when I get to that part. So with that being said, it'll be a part 3, well, which is part 2 of this. The first part was me doing the clay with the sculpting tool, and then this one is actually making the beans. And then we'll have it where we'll bake it, and then we will put it on the cup, and then we will paint it. So, and once you start, you'll get in a groove, and you'll get faster. And this is my second time doing this, other than when I did that on the tumbler. And I didn't even watch a tutorial because I just figured, I mean, it's just beans with it's a piece of clay with a slit in the middle. So it may be an easier way to do this, but hey, did this seem pretty simple to me? But now some of the big ones can go to the bottom, which would be kind of like a space filler. And again, I'm gonna do a couple of more, and I'm not gonna keep you guys too much longer. It'll probably be just, you know, I'm trying to make up for time for the other long videos. So just kind of make it, kind of go back and forth, wiggle it out, and you have it. I don't know, one of my friends, she was asking me, because she was saying that this is not the part that she enjoys doing. Like, she wants to do like a tumbler and, like, you know, stuff like that, but she don't enjoy making the stuff. She just want to put it on, buy it, and make it. So I may start like making little things like this, like the little minute things. And I'm not saying it's not minute, because we need this to do coffee beans. If we're gonna put coffee beans on anything, other tumblers, you can do it like on dessert tumblers and whatever. And these are some other tumblers that I played around with, which is the ramen noodle tumbler. And I do have a video on how I did this, and I also show you how I made the noodles. And this is my first lips, and I'm gonna do a tutorial on how I made those lips. And that was one of them. Now I probably did that over about at least 7 times. It might have been more than that. So I will do a tutorial on that, because I want to learn how to do, you know, do like different lips, because that one was supposed to be teeth, and I was going to do the tongue. I had saw this one, her name was, oh gosh, when I think of it, I'll tell you guys, because she have some really cool tumblers, and she had like a, see, I got to do that one over. She had one of them where it had the tumbler with a tongue on it. And so I was gonna do the tongue, and then for some crazy idea, doing the bling, doing some, you know, with a grill in his mouth, popped up in my head, because I thought about blinging, doing the jewels. So I didn't do the tongue, but I will. I'll do a tutorial on it, and because I'll have to learn how to do it too. So we'll be learning together. And all I'm gonna do when I finish is just put this on a baking sheet and throw it in the in my convection oven, because that's what I use to bake my stuff. But this here is it's oven baked clay, so you can actually you can use this in your oven that you cook your food in. This is not like the regular, the other the polymer clay or the air dry clay. It's not like that. This is actually oven baked clay. This is for the oven. So, I mean, you don't have to, I probably would have still used it with my food, because you can just get a convection oven. You can get one. They be like $20 at Walmart. You're not going to even, I mean, if you're trying to be fancy smancy and get like a top of the line one, I mean, that's, you know, that's your preference, but they always have them on sale for, it'd be like $20. And I'm saying like it'd be like 1866 or something, you know. So if you're gonna do this, I would recommend just to invest in $20 in a oven. You know, better to be safe than sorry. You know, you start cooking and stuff with your food, and then you start growing extra arms, and you know, start growing hair out your forehead. Then look, that's gonna be on you. You know what I mean? Nothing may happen, because again, it is oven baked clay, but you know, $20 is an investment if you're gonna be doing this. So, but also you may have to use your oven if you're doing like bigger tumblers, because you can fit this 20-ounce tumbler in your convection oven. You just set it in the middle and the bottom. So it's, unless you know you have multiple, you're doing multiple at one time. But other than that, you can use your convection oven. So I'll do a couple of more. You guys got it? Are you doing it with me? Do you have your clay with you? Are you making beans too? If not, what are you guys working on? Put it in the comments below. You please feel free to comment at the bottom, guys. I'm looking forward to interacting with you guys. So let me know. And if you make beans and they turn out really cool, even if it's jacked up, hey, let us see. I mean, you gotta learn to perfect your craft. So, you know, some of these don't look like beans. They look like, no, look, beans, baby hot dogs, tomato, you know. So here you have it. Let me see if I can zoom in. I guess not. So let's just do these. Let's do, here we do. So I would think that I gotta do quite a few. Let me just see how many I've done already. So if I'm gonna have them on the tumbler, and when you do this, you wanna make sure you don't cover up your straw hole. So let me see. 2, 4, 6. I'm thinking I'm gonna need them up here too. Like I'm gonna need some clay, some coffee beans up here. So how many is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's 11. So I guess we got. So I would probably say 11, another 11, 22. So I'll probably say about 30, because I'm gonna say, you know, that should cover this part, and then, you know, we can put a few on top of those. So I would probably say 30, but we'll see. So we'll find out how many licks it takes to get to the middle of it. Okay, no, that's not what we're talking about. I'm sorry. We'll find out how many beans it takes to fill up this tumbler top. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will come back and show you. I will put them in the oven, and I will show you that once I'll finish these, and then when I go downstairs, I'll take you and I'll do a little snippet of that, and then we will go to the next part. So in the meantime, love you, mean it. I'm doing me. I'll pray for you, and you pray for me. So bye for now, and you guys go craft something. And don't forget, if you make the beans, please tag me, or on my you can also post it in my Facebook group, which is called Crafting with Lisa Renee, which I'm about to be active on, as well as, you know, this YouTube channel. And I also have it's Lisa Renee, LR Approved, sorry, is the name of my Facebook, my business page, where I'll be posting the stuff that I do, and which I'm gonna get active on. That's why I'm started doing these videos. So 2022 is not only my year, but your year too. Yours, because I'm talking to you guys. You, and you too over there. Yeah, you too. Okay, I'm talking to all of you guys. This is gonna be our year. So all of these things that we've been wanting to craft, and have all of this stuff that we bought to craft, and it's just sitting there looking at us, we're about to use it. Okay, so in the meantime, you guys check out my Facebook group, Crafting with Lisa Renee, and I will see you guys on the next video. Ciao.